Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test account. Pretty funny, we did a video last night about the Rift, really getting ready for it, and then boom, patch drops this morning, guys. We've just conducted a hotfix, please restart your game. We've made the following changes to the Temple Rift, adjusted Defense Force rewards and leaderboard rewards. The rewards that have been collected will be reissued within 5 working days. So they increased the loot that we're getting out of this, guys. That was one of the biggest negative feedback things that I've seen, short of engraving, when it comes to AFK Arena. Adjusted award swap selection products, adjusted temporal feedback rewards, adjusted time leaderboard results calculated once every 30 days, a total of 2 calculations per season, adjusted leaderboard calculation, adjusted time rewinds limits to 30, optimize the leaderboard. Let's check this out, guys. This is an update to our Rift, which again is going to be, I'm hoping, huge. All right, swap first. Look at that. We have Taylene in there, but we have Solus, guys. So the biggest priority hero within AFK Arena for our Awakened Heroes, the Awakened version of Solus, which is going to be very, very cool. So before they only had Brutus and they had Aziz. Now they added Taylene and they added Solus in here, which is phenomenal. Question I have is I already have all four of those, short of having Awakened Disease built, but I want to know what this switches to when I have this hero, if it is going to continue to let me get copies. When it comes up on global a little bit later today, I'll be able to check that out. But let's look at the rest of the rewards. So we still got 5 cards here, we got 5 cards here, we have 10 cards here, so we're still at our 20 cards overall for out of here. Now the old Rift, of course, gave us 40 cards, and then I believe we still had, what do we got, 5, that's 10, 20, that's 30, 40, so we still got 40 within there. So overall, the big thing here, guys, is the 2 heroes that they added to this, which now it makes it viable, because again, if you already had Brutus built, Aziz you're not going to build, which I'm kind of shocked they put him in here, but then your other 2 heroes. I would have liked if they would have even possibly added a little bit more in here, just to get either a choice chest, which had all of the heroes. So if you do needed last year's heroes, so if you needed, you know, a copy of Baden or anything like that, you could actually have still picked that up. I wish they would have put Baden in here versus Aziz. Would have definitely made a big difference. And the rest of the loot looks relatively unchanged in here, short of picking up the new heroes. Let's see within the temporal feedback. This changed a little bit, so it looks like you're getting a little bit more loot a little bit earlier when it comes to our Medal of Courage. But it looks like overall, I don't think there's a ton of change in here when it comes to the cores and when it comes to everything else. So looking at the Rift itself, now it said we're gonna receive loot within the next 5 days. Let's go ahead and hit here. And I just got to floor 61. If you guys checked out the video earlier, we were at 60. 60 was where we were actually stuck at. Let's see the rewards in here, guys. Still got the regular loot there. 105, 160 is where it stopped before. And there we go, guys. 165, 70. This is all new loot. But if here, I wonder reward progression. So it looks like we have 4,400 of those. So we might get a couple more. Well, I don't see any of those. Which, there we go. We get some reward choice chests. Definitely worth it. We got some tier 4 stones in here, which is good to see. But now we're up to floor 240. And I think 245, they're probably going to add more loot down here going up to 300. But that does give us access to an incredible amount of additional loot. I mean, even looking at the Poe coins, even looking at the engraving mats, looking at our Twisted Essence, their engraving mats. We got some baits right there, more engraving mats, more Poe coins. A lot of bait, guys. Look at the bait. That is a lot more bait out of here. So let's see. So now we got 50 scrolls. I wish this was still a brand new Defense Force, just so we could see in totality what we're getting. Tier 2 stones, tier 3 stones, tier 4 stones. A little bit less when it comes to the engraving mats, but we have 600 baits, which I will love. And then almost 4,000 Twisted Essence in there, which is going to be phenomenal, as well as some more engraving mats right there. 12,000 Poe coins. So definitely going to make it a little bit more worth it to come in here. Definitely a little more. Now, overall, guys, like we did earlier, make sure the temporal beacons, these need to be maxed out, guys. I added these 3 on because I'm actually running a dimensional team. So I'm running the old school Eins team with this one. Here I'm running some Celestials and Hypogens between those teams. And then here I'm actually running a Graveborn team. And I left this one. I'm not running any Light Bearers or Maulers. But depending on what you're running, once this is capped out, where I'm at right now, I believe I have a little bit more beacon level 10, the highest temporal beacon level 10. So it is going to stay at 10. Total temporal beacon talents 9. And there we go. So level 5, it goes to 15, which means that this trait enhancer will be able to go to level 15 at that point to actually level it up a little bit more. Overall, guys, it seems like this is a little bit slow when it comes to the leveling, but the teams that we've been running in here and with the beacons we've been running, it's been working pretty well. So the 2 teams that I've been running is right here, guys. So I have Kayleen in here again for that crowd control aspect. As much as I love Oden, but we have crowd control. Then I'm running double tanks with Damon, which again on the test server, not a huge amount of heroes over here. I ran Matria in here just because they gave us a fully built copy, but this was the dimensional team that I was running. Had Merlin in here, kind of swapped back and forth between running Merlin in this position and running Rowan. So it's been working actually pretty well within these two team comps. Haven't actually used any of the resets. And there's the Thundercloud, guys. It's pretty cool to see. But look, it's starting to get really, really rough. Even Eins being able to burn down the targets, guys. See? This is where it is getting. When we rewind the battle, we get all of our stability back. I'm going to have to rework the heroes that we have in here because once we hit 60, that was our stopping point. But now it looks like these are going to be a lot more difficult teams. We can also swap the team, so I can actually move this Greyborn team to the second one. I'm going to have to figure out what is going to work in here. On this account, as you can see, I don't have the Awakened Heroes. I don't play the test server a ton. But when it comes to the Awakened Heroes, things of that nature, we've built out a couple. We have quite a few copies of different heroes. We have Thane right there. We have Belinda. We even have the Awakened version of Brutus. Solus, I was building out, which we have right there. Baden, we did the same. Again, with Taylene, we have her built up a little bit. Aziz, we do have unlocked. And then, of course, the Dimensional Heroes, guys. Overall, again, don't play this a ton over on the test server just because of limited time. But very cool to see the changes and the updates to the loot. So that'll do it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the updated loot. And as always, thank you guys for watching.